The Epson WorkForce Pro represents a real breakthrough for businesses in terms of business printing. It delivers significantly lower costs on a running cost on a yearly basis, but also from our large, wide format devices that are designed for being real business critical printing applications. So in terms of the product itself, we have some trays underneath the product, which are tough. They are designed for real tough environmental. You can see the structure underneath that shows the strength of these particular types of devices. We've also as a standard configuration, you have the printer without the second tray here, so you have 250 sheets there and a further 80 sheets at the back here, so 330 sheets in all. Also on the top here, in this particular case, we have a multifunction unit, and here you have the opportunity to scan either from the flat document feeder. This is quite unique in many regards because from this type of device you can also scan double-sided as well as print double-sided on this particular machine. So real benefits for a lot of businesses in terms of functionality. So what I'm going to do is show you the inside of the product. And unlike a normal printer which is full of complexity, inside here you can see real simplicity in terms of design, real clean, simple effort that's gone into this product itself. The cartridges themselves are designed to be really simple to take in and out. This is not tone, this is ink inside this particular device. The cartridges themselves are very, very simple to change and replace and very clean in terms of operation. The other benefit is also that you have 4 different cartridges here that are much larger than you would get from a typical consumer type device where you can see it's enormous the difference. These cartridges can hold up 1,400 pages worth of ink, whereas something like this would be typically 400 to 500 pages. So that's a real kind of boon for a lot of businesses and something that's really not been available previously. One of the key elements that's really becoming important is the use of mobile printing, being able to print from mobile devices. And so what I'm going to illustrate now is one of the kind of key benefits of a product such as this. You don't actually have to have a driver installed on your device. It recognises the printer straight away, and from here you can choose the number of copies you want to print, whether you want it single-sided or double-sided, obviously to cut down costs in terms of paper consumption. So what I'm going to do is simply get to this and hit print. And that it's now sending the data straight to the actual machine itself. You can actually use an app that's designed by Epson. That app is called Epson iPrint. Do a lot of different types of things. You can print photos, you can save documents, you can print web pages, for example, or you can scan documents, which is a really kind of novel and different use of this kind of technology. And this actually allows you to actually pull scan from your device here, from the actual scanner here, either from the scanner on top or from underneath the platen, which is what I'm going to do now. So from here you can choose where you actually want to scan from, and then you can simply just hit scan, and you'll hear the scanner instantly kick in and you'll start scanning the document straight away, and you'll see that come up on the screen itself. So real flexibility. WorkForce Pro, because it uses no heat throughout the whole of its printing process, uses substantially less energy than a typical user. There's no heat in the print head itself. Therefore, on an overall basis, it uses 80% less energy than a typical color laser printer, which is a substantial step forward. The actual product itself has 4 key parts that you replace on a regular basis. So in terms of environmental fact, because these cartridges themselves are much smaller in terms of overall size, there's real benefits there in terms of not only transportation but also in terms of storage. Really, the benefit of the product itself is really typical business printer that will last for many years worth of usage. Secondly is the environmental impact, and that you can see through various different aspects in terms of the usage, in terms of the size of the cartridges themselves. And then finally, really, it's the simplicity, it's the clean use of the product. A real kind of step forward in terms of business printing design.